Hey team, welcome to the Resilience Program number 17. How kick-ass was that intro, eh? Something a little new we've been working on. Well done, Tanya. Team, we've got a big day today because we are hitting the Support Your Box fundraiser WOD. We are hitting that workout with everything we've got, all right? So I'm going to talk strategy when we get to it. But first, let's warm it up. Let's get the juices flowing, and then we'll get into it, all right? So our warm-up, we're going to start with our general. It is starting with 3 rounds, 30 seconds worth of Samson lunges, then 30 seconds worth of T-rotation push-ups, and then 30 seconds worth of stick squat snatches, all right? And we're gonna do 3 rounds of that. So to recap those movements, team, the Samson lunge, we're gonna interlock our fingers, we're gonna step back, and we're gonna lunge into it, leaning back, and then repeat on the other side. We're gonna lean back, and then come. Just doing it from the side, team. When I step back, my back knee doesn't touch the ground. Instead, I'm gonna sink into it and lean back, and then repeat onto the other side. And then return back. Cool? A T-rotation push-up, team. Any type of push-up you want, you can do this on your knees or on your toes. We are going into this position. We're gonna hit our push-up, and then we're gonna rotate into the letter T. And then come back and do the same thing on the other side. All right? From a different angle. Open up. And when we're going into this T-rotation, I want to make sure I'm pushing the floor as hard as I can and reaching up as tall as I can. With that, team, we're not looking for many reps. We're just going for 30 seconds. So take it slow, take it steady. Then we've got our stick snatches, team. So grab a broomstick, any type of stick that you can grab, and we're going to hit up some nice smooth snatches. We're going to start from the middle of the shins. We're going to come up, we're going to shrug, pull, drop under it into that squat, stand back up. Nice and smooth. If you want to get a little bit faster, definitely mimic like you would be doing a barbell snatch. Cool? So we're going to do 3 rounds of that. Let's get it on, team. Have a sip of water. I'll get the timer. 10 seconds. Samson lunges. Ten seconds. Push-ups, T-rotation. Ten seconds. To the sticks. Stick snatches, let's go for it. All right. Lunge time. Ten seconds. Last one. Push-ups. Out to your feet. And stick snatches. Beautiful. Last round, lunges. Steady. So wobbly. Push up time. Right. And finish off stick snatches. Last one. All right. Hang on to that stick, team. We're moving into some mobility work. We're going to do a pigeon stretch, 30 seconds on each side just to open up those hips a little bit more. So, up on all fours, we'll bring the left leg through, drop into this squared off position as best you can. Make sure you're feeling the stretch in your hip and not in your knee. All right, we're going to hang out here, keep your chest up and keep sinking down. Go off to the angle. Just hang out here for 30 seconds. Starting now. Just keep trying to drop your hips down. If you need to move a little bit, find the angle that creates a better stretch for you. Push into it, 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Change sides, team. All right. In that right pigeon on. Oh, feels a little different. And on. Timer is on. 30 seconds. All right. So pretty excited about this this workout that's coming up. It's like, you know, it's open-esque. So it always gets me excited. All right. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Jumping out of that, team. Grab your stick. We're going to do 20 stick pass-throughs, forward and back equals 1. As you go through this, if you feel you can, wiggle your hands in closer and closer, really challenge that range. Remember, when you do a stick pass-through, we're looking at pushing forward, pushing up, pushing back, and taking it all the way down to your butt, and then repeat on the way back. All right, so we're not just passing through with our elbows bent, we're locking them, we're reaching in every angle that we can go through in that pass through, all right? So let's go for 20 in your own time. Remember, wiggle those hands in closer if you feel you can. And begin. Try and squeeze your butt as well. Keep that nice and neutral. Your pelvis nice and neutral. 5. 11, 20, beautiful. Cool, team. So, we've got one more section of our warm-up to do, and it's a specific component. But what I thought I'll do, let's talk about the workout, which is gonna just help direct that specific a little bit more. All right, so the workout, it's a 10-minute AMRAP, all right, consisting of 10 air squats, 9 dumbbell snatches with your right hand, then you've got 10 push-ups, and then you've got 9 dumbbell snatches with your left hand or left arm. All right, pretty straightforward. The RX weights for the dudes are 22.5 kilos, and for the ladies, it's 15 kilos, all right? So, let's talk variations if you don't have a dumbbell or you have a dumbbell at a different weight. Firstly, a dumbbell at a different weight, wicked, you're gonna use that, and that's what you're gonna put down when you score yourself, all right? Still gonna work the dumbbell snatch, cool. If you don't have any weights, you're gonna grab whatever you can around the house that you can hold and snatch. So if you look through on the website as well, the game's website, they give you options of, you know, a carton of milk or a can of food, you know what I mean? Anything that you can hold and that's solid and you can work that snatch movement, wicked. Let's get that going, all right? If you have the dumbbell, wicked, that's what you're doing. With the air squats, remember we're going below parallel with our squats and keeping our chest up nice and tall, making sure that we're driving through our feet, our whole foot, and making sure our heels are down when we hit that squat. And with our push-ups, you're up to you, team. Ideally, or RX is going to be up on your toes. We're going for the full range where chest must touch the ground and you have to come up to a full lockout position. Any variation from that is going to be a scaled version. So whether that means you're not coming all the way down to the ground, you're only going halfway, or if you're doing the push-ups on your knees, or if you're doing your push-ups on an elevated surface. The other thing I wanted to talk about, if you have a dicky shoulder and snatches aren't going to be your friend, or if you have something wrong with your lower half where you can't do squats, you're going to substitute them with some sit-ups, all right? And if you can do that, wicked. If you need more advice with that, shoot me an email or give me a call or whatever and we'll work out an alternative, all right? So any substitution, the easiest one is going to be sit-ups, all right? And that's what your workout will look like. For example, if you can't dumbbell snatch and you're going to substitute snatches with sit-ups, your workout will be a 10-minute AMRAP, 10 squats, 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. That's what it will look like, all right? Cool. So, let's talk about the movements, all right? Dumbbell snatches. Got me old faithful, the 22.5 kilo dumbbell. I'm gonna set up with the dumbbell mimicking a barbell. So, running that way. I'm gonna set up with my feet on either side of that dumbbell, and when I go to put my hand on the dumbbell, I'm gonna keep my eyes up the entire time. When I do that, it keeps my back in a really nice position. As soon as I drop my head, my back will start to round, all right? Which is a definite no-no, all right? So eyes up, I'm going to snatch, pulling the dumbbell up and lock it out overhead. As I bring it down, I'm going to pass it to my other hand, still maintaining my eyes up. I'm going to tap it on the ground, snatch straight back up, and repeat. So, I've just realized that I did an alternating dumbbell snatch, so forgive me. I'm going to come back to that. We're not doing alternating dumbbell snatches. This workout has to be all the dumbbell snatches are done on your right arm, then you're going to do your push-ups, then you're going to come back and do all your snatches on your left arm. Sorry for the confusion, team. My apologies. So, to recap and to make it clear, dumbbell on the ground, feet on either side, eyes up. I'm going to perform a snatch, and then I'm going to come back down, keep my eyes up, touch, and I'm going to repeat until I finish 9 on that side, all right? The big point of performance with the dumbbell snatch team, if you haven't noticed it already, eyes up the entire time. They'll look after your back. Cool? When you pull, you're going to make sure that your hips are coming through and you're getting that nice big extension. If you want, you can re-dip underneath. If you don't need to do that, I wouldn't recommend doing it. If you can just muscle snatch it, that's going to be your friend. All right. That's the dumbbell snatch. Let's chat about air squats. As I said before, chest up, weight on the heels. We're going to sit back and down and make sure our hip crease breaks parallel and is lower than my knees. Stand back up to a full extension. Down, up. Cool? And with your push-up, if you're doing it RX, hands on the floor, your chest is going to hit the ground and then you're going to drive straight back up to that lockout position. If you're doing it on your knees, same deal. Chest to the ground, push up to that lockout position. As we touched on last week, try and keep those elbows in towards your ribs. It's gonna help you with your push-up endurance today. Cool. All right, I think I've covered everything. It's a fun little workout. Let's chat about strategy. Gotta go, that's it. This is one of those workouts, you're gonna go hard and fast and just try and hold on. It's only 10 minutes, so you're just gonna come out of the gate hot and just hold on to whatever you can, all right? Maintain your form, keep it looking good. That's gonna serve you well throughout this workout, all right? Try not to break for any water breaks or tail downs. Unnecessary in this 10-minute workout. You can survive without a sip of water in 10 minutes, all right? So, we also wanna minimize transitions. So I've set up my dumbbell like this. I'm gonna do my squats right here with the dumbbells, yeah? Then I'm gonna go straight into my snatches. I'm gonna step back, I'm gonna do my push-ups here, and then I'm gonna step back here and do my snatches with my left hand, put it down, go straight into the next round, all right? So my transitions are literally just gonna be from here to here to here. And I'm gonna try my best to just stay in that little spot for the entire 10 minutes, all right? Team, this is about having fun, but it's also trying to get the best score that we can possibly get so we don't have to redo it. Hey. All right, team. So, without further ado, I reckon let's get into it. All right. So, just gonna get my timer set. 10 minutes. I'm gonna have a sip of water. This will be my last sip of water. Right, so before we get into it, let's get the specific warm-up done, which I was just talking about. I'm kind of all over the shop today. I'm sorry, I'm just oozing with excitement for this workout. I just want to get to it. So let's just start off with a specific component of our warm-up. This is just to get us nice and primed for the workout. We're doing 3 rounds, 3 air squats. We're going to do 3 dumbbell snatches on the right arm. We will do 3 knee push-ups. Purposefully, I've said knee push-ups because I want these to be nice and easy, that you're just working the movement, not trying to get fatigued. And then you will do 3 dumbbell snatches on your left arm, all right? Team, we want 3 rounds. If you feel like this is too much, do what you feel like you're doing, but we'll put a 5-minute cap on this, tops. This should just be a nice little move through, get sweaty, and then we'll get into it, alrighty? So, let's start the specific warm-up, alrighty? So starting off with those 3 air squats. Let's go for it. Nice and easy, team. Alright, let's make that 4-minute cap, alright team? So, still got 2 minutes. Get comfortable, grab anything you need. If you're ready to go, just skip ahead on the video and we'll start this together. In the meantime, we're gonna kill time for about 1 minute and 45 seconds. All right. Minute 20 to go, team. If you're done, stay loose. Last 60 seconds, team, and we get going. Again, if you're ready to go, skip ahead. Let's get this party started. There's always this cool little nervous energy whenever you do like a timed like a workout and you have to submit your results and stuff. I don't know, that's the way I feel. I think it's just because, you know, you're always trying to do your best, and this is one of those workouts where you got to put up a score, so you just like, you know, you want to do your best, and that's where those little nerves come in. But I guess, or I know that those nerves help with you know, energy and also pushing hard into this. So harnessing the power that comes from a little nervous energy, can't beat it, can't beat it. All right, team, 15 seconds and we're gonna kick this bad boy off. Excuse me. All right, team, in 3, 2, 1, beautiful. That's your warm-up primer time done. We're gonna kick this off, recap, 10-minute AMRAP. We've got 10 air squats, 9 dumbbell snatches with your right arm, 10 push-ups, and then 9 dumbbell snatches with your left arm, as many reps as possible in 10 minutes. Alrighty? So, let's get it on. 10 seconds. Good luck, have fun. Thank you for doing this workout and supporting us. Here we go. Go! Time. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Hold on. This one. This one. Just catch your breath. There you go, hard. Just catch your breath in. If you need to jump ahead, we've got our accessory work up next. Just go wait till I catch my breath so I can talk it. If you need time, just chill. Tell you what. Again, thank you so much for doing this workout. It really means a lot to us. Your support, it means the world, team. Thank you. Me and Tanya, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that first fundraiser award. Next one gets released next week, and the last one the week after that. Man, tell you what, those push-ups got hard, and the left-handed snatches, my God. It's funny, like when we have alternating snatches, I always start with my left hand, my non-dominant, because I know once I get that up, the right hand, it's happy days. So as long as I get the left, I know the right's coming up. But with this one, you have to do your right first, and then it was with the weak hand, when you're more fatigued, I found that super challenging. Oh, but it's done, and this feeling right now, that's what it's all about. Just that sense of accomplishment. I left everything in there on the floor. Couldn't go faster if I wanted to. Completely happy with that. Happy with the strategy. Had to break the push-ups up twice. Goal was to go unbroken, but it just didn't happen. And I liked the lack of transitions, like it's just smooth. That was really fun. I don't know my score. Sorry, I do. My score is, bing, which means I did this amount of reps, that's my rep count. Then I've got the amount of rounds I completed and a few extra reps. So rounds plus reps gives me my total score, which is the score I'm going to put in on my games profile. I really hope that editing just worked there. It's gonna be sick. All right, let's chat accessory team. 8-minute AMRAP, we're working core, big time core, all right? So, let's go through these movements. The windshield, the windshield wipe. We're going to lie down with our hands out to the side. I'm gonna bring my feet up as high as I can, and I'm gonna take it to the side, and then back to the other side. I'm gonna try and keep my hands flat on the floor as I do this, and I'm gonna try to keep the tension in my core to create that rotation. We're gonna do 20 repetitions, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. If straight legs is tough, we can still do this, but we're gonna go knees bent, going to the side, and then back to the other side. All right? So, as always, try and do it with the straight legs, and when you start to fatigue, then bend the knees and finish off that way. Glute bridge marching steps. This is going to be 50 repetitions, all right? So, we lie down into our glute bridge position, we drive our hips up, and then we lift the leg up into a march, and then alternate. We're going to constantly try and keep tension in the glutes, and then step, step, all right? Each step is a rep, so we're going for 50 in total. That's 25 each leg. You will feel this burn glutes and hamstrings if you're doing it correctly, all right? To make it a little bit harder, it's always fun to keep your toes up. Instead of putting your feet down flat, toes up, drive into this position, and then march. So we're just bringing the heel down. What that does is it forces you to put more tension through the heel that's on the ground, which means more tension means more activation in the glute and hamstrings, which is where we want to target. All right, so play around with those two options. Then we got 20 plank toe taps, where we're going to be in a plank position, and we're going to go toe tap, back, Each rep, each tap is a rep, so 20 in total, 10 either side. And then we're going to finish with 50 hollow rocks. With these hollow rocks, team, we're going to change the count a little bit. Every rock is going to be a rep, all right? So, in this position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth, all right? If you're wondering how else you would count that, every time your feet come down, usually, is the rep. So you go back, forward 1, back, forward 2, back, forward 3. But because of this workout, the timing and the amount of reps, we're gonna count each rock as a rep. Alrighty? Cool. Team, this is an AMRAP, but again, we're going for maximum quality in each movement, alright? So that's our goal. So move and rest as you need, alrighty? I'm gonna just get my timer set again. 08, set. Might bring this down so you guys get a better view of each movement. All right. Cool. All right. Oh, faithful. Must be in the shot still. All right, team. Let's kick off with those windshields. 10 seconds. We're going for 20 reps to start with. Let's go, team. lady down. Oh, man. All right, let's do it all again. Just nearly 2 minutes left here. Team, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, team. Don't forget to log your results from the AMRAP. Thank you again for your support, and thank you for all of your efforts. Team, you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.